Alright guys, McHaleMega here, and I wanted to do this video. I haven't done any videos lately, really. But I was reading a lot today about canceled movies, and especially like canceled Disney movies and stuff. I've always had a fascination about like stuff like that, like what could have been, especially with like movies and stuff, and I find Disney particularly interesting. So I found a bunch of these movies, and I just wanted to put my 2 cents in about them, and I don't know. Some of them sounded interesting, some of them sounded stupid, but I'll let you guys decide. I'll tell you a little bit about the movies, and let you guys form your own opinions, but I'll also give mine, I guess. Alright, the first one I have here is A Few Good Ghosts, also known as My Peoples, Angel and Her No Good Sister, Elgin's People, and Once in a Blue Moon. Jesus Christ, is that enough names for you people? Like, seriously. Anyway, I'm just going to refer to it as My Peoples. It was to be directed by Barry Cook, fresh off of Mulan, and was going to be animated with CGI mixed with traditional American folk art. The movie would have been set to a bluegrass theme. It featured Hal Holbrook, Dolly Parton, and Lily Tomlin's voices. I guess it was supposed to be about a couple whose families have beef with each other or some shit. The families were zombies, and like the one family was zombies and the one family was ghosts. And like the zombie's mom or whatever tells the zombie, whether that be the boy or the girl, that bad things happen when the members of those two families get together or something, and they stay together anyway. It's kind of a stupid premise, but I would have been sold by seeing like ghosts and zombies sing bluegrass. It was supposed to be set on like the bayou with a voodoo theme, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, it seems interesting enough. Apparently there might be some rumblings of like they're gonna try to get it done again, which I guess that would be cool if they changed up the cast a little. Alright, moving on. American Dog. There's not much to say about this one because it's Bolt. It's the same exact thing, except there's a one-eyed cat and a radioactive bunny. Yeah. Weird much? Yeah, well, we're just scratching the surface with weird. Where do you get to the next one? Okay, this one's called Wildlife. And no wonder it was canceled, because it's freaking weird. An elephant is brought to New York City and becomes famous. Unhappy with his fame, the elephant contemplates suicide. See? Weird. Like, who the hell comes up with these freaking weird-ass movies? Alright, here's another one, Catfish Bends. It's Song of the South, except Uncle Remus is a raccoon. This one still may be in production. It's kind of in production hell right now. But yeah, Catfish Bends, I'd talk more about it, but obviously, like every single other person in the world, I have not seen Song of the South. Get to work, Disney. Come on. I don't care if he's black or not. Put the DVD out. Come on, like, seriously. Alright. This one is kind of older. The Circle 7 Pixar sequels. Now, this was when Pixar left Disney and wasn't going to be affiliated with Disney anymore. Disney started its own animation company, Circle 7, which I do not know if it exists anymore or not. I would assume not, because Disney owns Pixar. It probably merged with Circle 7. But the movies were going to be Toy Story 3, in which involves a completely different plot, where Buzz Lightyear is recalled and sent back to the factory, and the toys have to go get him. And I've read the script of it, and believe me, Toy Story is like one of my favorite movies. I cried during the end of Toy Story 3. And I have a strong emotional bond with those characters. And this movie was stupid. There was also planned to be a Buzz Lightyear movie, like the Buzz Lightyear Star Command TV show, which was a really cool TV show. I definitely recommend it. And it would only feature John Ratzenberger and Tim Allen returning, which is weird because it wasn't going to be made by Pixar, so why would John Ratzenberger be in it? But, yeah. That never got off the ground either. There wasn't even a script or anything. The other one is Monsters Inc. 2, Lost in Paradise, which the title doesn't make any sense considering the ending of the first one. Excuse me. But yeah, there isn't much known about this, but the plot I always thought of for a Monsters Inc. sequel was that, like, Sully and Mike are running the company as, like, a team, and, like, with Sully is, like, the one who makes, like, the public appearances and stuff, and, like, talks about the company, but Mike is the one really with all, like, the control, and he is pretty much, he just controls everything, and Sully just tells people about it, and, like, there's, like, one, like, press conference or something, and Sully makes an ass of himself and embarrasses Mike, and then they stop being friends or something, and because Mike's all depressed, he can't go to, like, the kids' rooms and do comedy anymore, and they're, like, all mad at each other, and Sully starts a rival company or something like that, I don't know. And then A Bug's Life, too, which a lot of people want, but I really can't see what you do with it. I didn't really like Bug's Life that much. I don't understand why other people do. It's kind of a stupid movie. Alright, moving on. Tron 2 or Tron 2.0. Now, this was teased. There was that teaser trailer that was pretty much the same thing as that Tron Legacy trailer, where you could like put your face in there, and then Jeff Bridges comes over and he, like, throws the disc at you or whatever. You can put your face into it. I did that. It was kind of cool. But it had the guy with the mustache. And, that was teased at, like, Comic-Con or something. I think it was Comic-Con, yeah. And it never came out. I think it was just a test. I don't think they actually had anything planned. They just wanted to see if everyone was ready for another Tron movie, which obviously everyone was. Alright, moving on. Newt. This is a Pixar movie that got canceled. It was about two newts who were, like, they're blue-footed newts? Newti? Newton? I don't know. But they were, like, the last two of their species, and they had to, like, mate. Sound familiar? Oreo? Alpha and Omega? Yeah. It's really no wonder why this movie got canned, because there were two other movies coming out the same year. It was scheduled to come out with the exact same premise. Alright, another one. This was going to be one of those, like, straight-to-DVD sequels that Disney had a streak of going on with Dumbo 2. What? Dumbo doesn't need a sequel. I don't know why they were gonna do that. I haven't watched Dumbo in a while, but I don't think it really needs a sequel. Like, at all. I don't think any of those older movies need a sequel. Especially now. And don't remake them either. Alright, next one. This is the last one. Rescuers 3, which... Rescuers is my favorite traditionally animated Disney movie. And the sequel is so underrated, and the animation in it is so fantastic. I absolutely love it. And no one talks about it. It's a great movie. You gotta go out and get it. It was not in theaters. And the Rescuers franchise has always gotten the shitty end of the stick when it comes to, like, Disney stuff. There's no ride. There's no, like, endorsements or anything. It's just a movie. I don't even think it's on DVD. But I absolutely love it. The Rescuers 3 would have come out in 2006, which I don't know much about the plot, but I'm going to go look it up now. Maybe download the script and read it. But I really like the characters. I have the stuffed Bianca and Bernard, and I haven't gotten rid of them since. I had them since I was like 3. But yeah, there's not much known. I'll probably get a script and review it maybe, but until then, I'm sorry, I'm sick. McHaleMega out of here.